this needs to be kind of like a bit of a message for the developers, because the character itself sounds good on paper. It's a legendary hero, right? You are expecting to get a legendary hero when you're summoning it, and it is costing you money to get a legendary hero. Of course, you can't get it for free, but the disappointment of getting a legendary hero that does nothing and gets basically not out damaged, but outvalued by rares or epic champions because her kit does not work. The only thing that works in here is to land attack penalty, you know, which is fine. But you need legendary scrolls to land attack penalty. And you can do that with epics. You can do it with rares. And she's just very bad the way she is. So I'm hoping that the developers will actually listen to all the people that have this champion, all the disappointment that all the community is basically pushing out every single day, and they're considering to fix the character because she doesn't work properly. The passive, when the hero has a buff, the enemy cannot resist debuffs inflicted by the hero. Sounds interesting, but it's not a big deal whatsoever. The battle skill is nice with the recharge speed penalty and putting enlightenment on herself. Sounds cool, but again, you do have rare champions during recharge speed penalty. And the ultimate. This is where the problem is. You see, it covers the entire area. Casts the spell 4 times, each dealing this much damage, this much based on this much attack and enlightenment to a random enemy and nearby enemies. So basically, it's like a splash box. It doesn't only drop in one of the boxes on the map. It drops on that and it splashes damage to everybody because it's nearby enemies, with a 75% chance of inflicting attack penalty. Meanwhile, heals allies around the random enemy by 4% of the target's max HP, plus the enlightenment, with a 100% chance of dispelling one debuff from them. Now, you guys expect to have a cleanser and an attack down champion from this skill, maybe a bit of heal. The healing that you're getting from here is low, is extremely low, that even if it would heal your entire team, this is almost insignificant if it only uses the skill once. But then, the hero casts the spell 1 extra time for every 100 enlightenment they have, up to 6 times. So let's just say approximately everybody that will reach the level 100 will get to build her with like 300, 400 enlightenment at a minimum. So she will use this skill 3-4 times at minimum, okay? The problem that this skill has is, yes, you're landing the attack down. If the healing is too strong for the entire team when the hero uses the skill 3-4 times, half that healing. Nerf the healing by 50%, but in the name of God, remove that box that she's actually having in the kit, because it doesn't cleanse nobody, it doesn't heal almost nobody either. So it's pointless to even have a skill like this. It just doesn't work. So they need to fix it. And let me just show you directly why I'm saying it. And I'm not just crying because I have the character. Okay, that's maybe 50% the main reason why. But the other 50% is that is the disappointment of getting a legendary champion. And I've got this twice. I've seen plenty of you guys getting this hero, and a lot of you guys are free to play low spenders, and you have a limited amount of Heliolite dice, and you're summoning that champion, and you're getting a big fat leap. You're not getting anything out of it, you know? It's just disappointment, and they really need to fix it. This is worse than the Drist event when it started. So check this out. Just for the purpose of the video, I'll bring in even more characters that are actually melee, okay? Because she hits the target, she cleanses, she heals the allies that are next to the target. That would be basically the idea. That's why it doesn't work in the vortex, because apparently your characters are not next to the target in 2 tiles, are somewhere else far away, you know? So let me just show you what I'm talking about. There are quite a few Legos pretty useless, but this is the worst legendary in the game, okay? This is literally the worst legendary in the game, because she does attack down and her kit does not work, okay? Her kit doesn't work, so the skill doesn't work. At least for the other legendaries, the skill works. So we have debuffs, right? And right now, we're using the ultimate. Check this out. Look at the damage. We got no healing, we got no cleansing. Okay? If that's not next to the boss, I don't know what to what to say. What is next to the boss, you know? So I find this extremely, extremely strange. They just need to fix it so she works like Gulande, or the healing and the cleansing, or at least the cleansing, should work like Gulande, you know? Cleanse the entire team. Give a bit of healing to the entire team, because again, nerf that healing to 50% and make this character useful. This is what is missing for this elemental affinity. Have a cleanser with a decreased attack, a bit of healing is going to be very important for Vortex and just for the bosses. Maybe it's beside the boss, yeah, maybe it's on the bench next to the boss, you know, when he's having the coffee break or lunch break. That's when it works, huh? I just wanted to point that out because it's just not working. And I left the run going in because I actually need to do five runs. But for example, look. So we're bringing everybody next to the boss. They're all next to the box, right? They're to the boss. You cannot place them on his box, basically, but check this out. It's not going to work. And the problem is not only in this content, it's everywhere, okay? Everywhere. Literally everywhere. Okay, I get it. You cool. You have a cool animation. I get it. So check this out. We have debuffs on everybody. Everybody's next to the target. Everybody's next to the target. Nobody gets cleansed. Nobody gets healing. She only does decrease attack. She only does decrease attack. Clovis can do decrease attack without legendary scrolls. And if I'm looking better, I'll find some rares as well from this element. Now let's just save. I cannot go in the vortex to show you, but it's the exact same thing like it happens here. If we're going in, even in arena, okay? Let's just say her passive is intended for arena, you know? She's broken in a bad way, like she's just not working, you know? And apparently the feedback that the devs gave back to the mods was that, no, she's working just fine. That's exactly how it's intended. But she's not working. She's not working. Jesus. She's just not working. No. Let's not sync equipment. Sorry. My bad. Like, she can be good to put decrease attack, but I feel like a legendary, especially a brand new legendary, should definitely do more than put decrease attack. You know, like, is that it? You know, is that it? Just put decrease attack. So here she will give you a bit of healing and cleansing, but the problem is, again, it really depends where are all your characters spread out, you know? That is literally everything that matters here. I don't know why Shagrel is literally stuck there, but I guess nobody else has HP, so this might not be the best. You see? We hit the target, but for literally no reason there. Is obviously a mistake on how they've designed the skill. They've designed a skill that does not fit the game, does not work well with the game design overall, you know. And they just need to change it, make this skill work like Gulande or like a different hero that covers the entire area. Do the healing, do the cleansing, do the attack down, reduce the amount of healing, because let's just say if you're using that and you're getting the extra uses of the skill 3, 4, 5 times based on how much enlightenment you have will be too powerful. Reduce the amount of healing, but just make the character viable so it can be used in a in content, you know, because like this is just having a pointless legendary, and I'm pissed that I summoned this 2 times and it's so bad, you know. That's kind of like what I wanted to point out, that is a pretty bad legendary champion, and hopefully they will fix this one and some other characters that have issues and they don't really have any sort of value whatsoever, you know, basically. That was kind of like my main point for today, guys, you know. Let's try to find a different team, just to kind of like have a better example. I'm trying to see something that won't completely melt my team, so I can actually stay alive to do the whole run. Per Kunte everywhere. This one maybe. Let's see. I mean, I doubted that he will have more skill haste than me, but is a possibility. Okay, check this out. So we have debuff. We need healing everywhere a bit. Let's see where she's using the skill, you know. Okay, he lost the debuff though, unfortunately. Okay, there we go, nice. Are you gonna use your ultimate? You see? Shagrel was literally next to Sigrid. And he got nothing. Literally nothing. Because the skill doesn't work. It doesn't work. Fix it. Fix it. It doesn't work. Not in arena, not in PvE. It doesn't work anywhere. But yeah. That was it about Rose, guys. Because so many guys are so many of you guys are asking me, Skratch, is Rose good? I just summon her. No, she sucks. She's the worst in the game. Period.